Namaste and welcome back, or welcome if you've never practiced with me before. I'm Jess with Yoga Zesty. Today I'll be guiding you through an easy evening flow to help you stretch and de-stress your day away. Let's begin in child's pose today. So come onto your knees, taking the knees as wide as it feels comfortable for you. Tuck the toes under, pressing into the tops of the feet. Sit bones towards the heels, walking the hands towards the top of the mat. Deep inhale here as you exhale, melting your forehead down. Relax the shoulders, release through the arms. You can even press into the elbows a little bit here. Maybe even moving the head gently from side to side to massage through the forehead. And we'll stay here for 5 deep inhales and exhales, just setting an intention for your practice. So your intention is a present moment statement. It could be, I choose to release. It's time to relax. Something along those lines. So just let your heart set your intention for you. We'll take 2 more deep inhales and exhales. On your next inhale, tag a little bit of weight in the hands, press into the hands, engage through the core to lift the head, and we'll just walk the hands towards the left side of the mat. As you arrive here, once again, deep inhale, as you exhale, melting the forehead back down. To increase the stretch, maybe taking your right hand on top of the left. So just feeling into the right side of your body. And again, we'll pause here for 5 deep inhales and exhales, noticing how it feels on the side body stretch. If you have your right hand on top of the left, slowly release the bind and make your way back up, walking the hands through center and then taking it over to the other side. So both hands to the right side of the mat. Deep inhale here as you exhale, melting the forehead. Again, to take the stretch a little bit deeper, take your left hand on top of the right. Feeling into the left side of your body and just noticing any differences in this side and the other, and just try to observe from a place of non-judgment. See if you can let go with each and every exhale. Two more inhales and exhales here. And slowly release the hand. If you're in the bind, walking the hands back to center and lift the head. And your hands are back to the mat. Lift the sit bones, walk the knees and stack the knees directly under the hips, hands underneath the shoulders. few rounds of cat-cow, inhaling, dropping the belly. Exhale, rounding through chin to chest. And just moving at your own pace here, finding some movement in your spine. And we'll take a few more rounds of this with your breath at your pace. Let's do 2 more rounds here. And on your next inhale, finding your way back into a neutral spine. From here, we'll walk the hands towards the top of the mat. Walk the knees back, keeping everything in one parallel line. Deep inhale as you exhale, melting the chin or the heart or the head to the mat. Whichever variation you're taking, allow your heart space to come down towards the mat. Finding a deep heart opening here in your heart to earth pose. Allowing more release with each and every exhale. And just notice how it feels here with your head below your heart space. Finding more opening with each inhale. As you exhale, see if you can open up even more. From here, engage through the core to make your way onto the belly, finding our Sphinx pose. So elbows directly under the shoulders, spreading into the hands, and maybe even crawling into the hands slightly. Take the gaze forward and keep the neck nice and long. Just finding a micro back bend and finding some strength in the arms. Take a deep inhale here. As you exhale, gently take the gaze past the right shoulder. Pause here for a breath. Inhale back to center. Exhale over to the other side. Gaze past the left shoulder. Just a gentle stretch in the side of the neck. Inhale to come back to center. As you exhale, forehead comes to the mat. Release the hands. Maybe stack the hands on top of one another and just rest the forehead on the forearms here and pause in here. Taking some tummy time. From here, we'll release the forearms. So 2 options for you here. We're going into bow. You can either take it one leg at a time, or if you'd like to follow me in the full variation, we'll bend the right leg first, bend the right knee first, flex the right foot as you take a hold of the ankle or the foot. And then just move into the other side when you're ready. Take a deep inhale here. As you exhale, push the soles of the feet up towards the sky, opening the heart space, finding a back bend. See if you can keep kicking the soles of the feet up as you inhale and exhale to land in this space. One more inhale Squeeze the shoulder blades together. As you exhale, slowly release. Well done. Let's bring the hands beside the rib cage. Curl the toes under. And just slowly make your way into a tabletop position. When you arrive here, swing the legs around, finding your way onto the back. Take your time getting here. Bend the knees when you arrive here, soles of your feet onto the mat, and just keep walking the heels in to meet the glutes. It's just the intention that counts. Take the feet as hips distance apart. Press into the hands. Deep inhale. Exhale to lift the hips up. Imagine that you're squeezing a block together. So the knees are not wanting to come into towards one another. Maintain some awareness in your feet. With each inhale, push the hips up that little bit higher. You may wish to interlace the hands under the tailbone to find more opening in the heart space. From here, lift the chin, lift the chest up towards the chin and your chin up towards the sky. And we'll take 2 deep inhales and exhales here in your bridge pose. Deep inhale to fill up the body. As you exhale, slowly release that bind, avoid that slingshot effect and release the hips. Let's hug the knees in towards the chest and just gently sway from side to side, massaging through the lower back. Let's take an easy twist. Let's extend the arms out. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, melt the knees over towards the left. Take your gaze to the right. Maybe taking the left hand on the top thigh and just gently guiding yourself deeper into the twist. And slowly release the left hand, Texas T, taking the arms back out. Bringing the knees back to center. Deep inhale here. As you exhale, gently guiding the knees over towards the right, gaze over towards the left. Again, maybe finding a bind, taking the right hand to the left thigh or the top thigh to guide yourself deeper. And pause here. And slowly release, finding your way back to center. Hug the knees in towards the chest. Once again, interlace the hands on top of the shins this time. As you inhale, lift the head, nose towards the knee. Pause here, stretching into the back of the neck. And slowly release the head. Release the soles of your feet onto the mat, feet together, and let's open up the knees for our final posture of the practice. Let's take the left hand to the heart space, your right hand to the stomach. Taking some deep inhales and exhales to seal the practice. So you can remain here or maybe extending the legs out for your Shavasana. We'll take 5 deep inhales and exhales together. And slowly wiggle your fingers and your toes, coming back to the space around you. And slowly making your way up into a seat. Thank you so much for sharing your time, your energy and your practice with me today. I hope you have a wonderful evening and I'll see you soon. Namaste.